Are we live right now?
It says we're live.
Oh.
Whoops.
It's a Black Friday night.
Hey, no, seriously, everybody. This is going to be a expedited webinar. We're not going to waste a lot of your time. We're going to briefly go over the penny thing. We're not even going to listen to the full song. We just want to kind of dive in, get this over with, so you can go finish that pizza or burger or whatever it is that you're enjoying for lunch. And as you can see, I'm not where I usually am. And Okie,
I'm where I'm usually at for the most.
Okie, if you just had a TV that you could put up and then take down every other one, it would look like a different place.
Actually, there's about 4 of them out in the hallway, and I'm about to just take one and put it up.
Just take one and put it up there. That's how it works, man. No, seriously, we came on and we didn't want to. Again, we started talking, and it's like we covered a whole lot last week, and obviously, this is just we're trying to think outside the box. We're trying to figure out what more can you guys do in regards to, you know, from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the way to Christmas, because now people are really desperate, right? If they haven't gotten that gift for that certain someone, they're really going to be desperate. So you may be dealing with a little bit different kind of customer now, right? At first, they were coming in and they were coming in for the deals that you were advertising. Now, they may be an easier sell. So it may be you could actually capitalize on people's irresponsibility and not doing things when they should do them. I'm that all the time. I mean, I get taken advantage of a lot, and I don't get taken advantage of. I take advantage of myself and put myself in the position to where I'm like, all right, whatever it is, I'll pay, right? So
I feel that one to my heart too. So, I mean,
yeah,
we kind of touched on that last week. I mean, you have the or 2 weeks ago, can't remember now. Everything's just blending together. But
I know.
The last minute shoppers like me. My daughter was actually in town last week, Joel, from Houston, and she brought presents to exchange with her mom's side of the family, and my dumb butt didn't even realize that we could have done that and had it done since she lives in Houston. Now so now I have to go out and buy her presents and ship them, and I could have saved myself a lot of time and effort if I just did it.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, UPS.
Yeah. Another thing too, you know, that I've seen some local stores, and maybe not in the firearm industry, but I think it would work good. But basically advertising, hey, did you buy the wrong item on Black Friday? Did you get what you were looking for? And offering them to bring in their competitors' products into their store if it's in new condition still, and actually taking that as a trade-in and maybe giving them 10% extra as in-store credit to keep them spending the money there with them.
Right.
So that's always one thing too. I mean, and you know, there's going to be a lot of refunds and stuff that are going to be coming up in the holiday season. That's a really good way to spin returns. You know, I know a lot of people do all sales are final. Maybe you allow them to do returns in the store, but only for store credit. So you keep the money there and it's not going elsewhere. I mean, that's just another little trick I've seen, you know, retailers use around here.
Right.
Falling for that. But one thing I really did want to hit on for everyone real quick, and it's on the title, the penny shift. Now, I'm not really up to date on where you can't get pennies anymore. I know that's
well, you can get pennies. The pennies are going to remain in circulation. So as banks take them in, you know, I don't understand completely how the whole money system works, but I do know that that's how currency gets cycled. So the banks will take them in, and, you know, older currencies will be sent off to wherever old currencies are sent off to be destroyed or recycled or whatever.
Jeff Bezos' wallet. That's where they go.
Hey, if you guys are out there wanting to get rid of pennies, you can send them my way. Absolutely send them my way.
Especially the ones around 1948. I'll take all of them.
Sure. Yeah. I'll take any of them, but if you want to separate them by date, I'm not going to complain. No, but I think they stopped making pennies, right? Because I think it was either 1.3 cents or 2.6 cents to make a penny.
About
which
double what
that's typical America over the past couple of decades. We're just freaking stupid, man. I mean, it's like some of the crap that I'm seeing now bubble to the top. I'm like, how has this been going on for that long? This is just, I'm sorry, I was going to use the word. We can use that word now. I was going to use that word we shouldn't use, and I'm not going to use it, but the president used it talking about the Minnesota governor. So you can now use that word. I'm not going to use it because I don't want any problems with anybody. Hey, wait. Okay, so Brendan.
Hey, Brendan, it's nice to see you. I hope to see you at SHOT. Well, hear from you. I hope to see you at SHOT Show this year. Yeah, my bank supplier will not ship them any pennies going forward. I can't get any pennies. Thanks for fixing this so quickly in Core Store. Well done. Hey, we love to hear when we do a job well done. I know we hear when we do something wrong. So I love hearing that.
Right.
And just to kind of show you what Brendan's talking about, in case you guys aren't aware, Joel, if you want to just show my screen real quick, I'll show you guys. So under your company settings, if you go ahead and just type in round or ROUN, that's fine. Under sales, there's a cash rounding mode to round to the nearest nickel. So it can be disabled. It can always round to the nearest, whether it's up or down, or always round up. Now, obviously, here's a way you can make a couple extra cents per sale if you always round up. Really, it's going to come down to your business practices and what you want to do. Now, the other thing we've added, because this is going to be very important, and once again, it's going to come down to how you guys operate as a business, and perhaps if there's a state law or regulation that you have to follow. Like I said, I haven't dug into this too much to see what kind of regulations there are. And if there even is any, but the other place to look is the receipt option. And there's this hide rounding adjustment on a receipt. So what this is going to do is it's simply not going to show you that it rounded up to the nearest nickel on your customer's receipt or down. So you can hide that from the customer, or you can be very transparent and display that. So those are really the only two settings we have for that. But
that's all you need.
Yeah.
Those two settings are all you need. Hey, but I would do this because I have read up on this quite a bit. Whenever I was first made aware, Ezra told me, "Hey, we need to tell everybody about this because obviously we have a way for you guys to fix that. Whatever you do, just be honest with your customers, honestly. Because if you're rounding up and not telling them, and then they figure it out later, they're gonna think you're sleazy.
You nickel and dimed me.
You pennied me to death. But you can also, if you rounded down, you could absolutely, promote that. Like, hey, we're not gonna nickel and dime you.
Yeah, you're saving those pennies with us. I mean, there's ways to spin it.
Right. And I think it would be probably good for you guys to go on and start doing this anyway, because you don't want to be when the pennies do dry up, right? Because I saw what in here. So Dave said, my wife is an executive of a large credit union. They can no longer order pennies from the Fed. The only source is through customer deposits. So you'll be seeing those pennies quickly probably dry up, because I don't know about you. I've got a lot of pennies, but I rarely spend cash, right? Yep. So if you get on top of this now, so that the math doesn't attack you all at once, right? Because you may have somebody come in, that has some pennies, and who knows how long this is going to last. I don't know, but I would keep an eye on it, because I know older people do like, spending cash. They have cash, and they like exact change and all this stuff. So just have a plan, because in a year, if you have somebody come in with 3 pennies, because they, that was the change, and you guys don't accept pennies anymore or whatever. Just have a plan. I know it's just pennies, but
my plan would be to accept them, even if they come in with them. If they're not going to mint them anymore, stash those away.
And the metal's probably worth, something. I
Yeah.
saw where someone was buying, and I don't know if it could have been a joke. I don't think it was, because it makes sense. This guy he took like a large chunk of money and bought nickels, because literally the
The-
the weight of the metals that the nickel's made of is worth more than the nickel. So he was just investing, it's a hedge, right? In for inflation. So have a penny plan. As we learn more, because as we start exploring this, and you guys as well, you're probably going to come up on some really great ideas, whether they be promotions, whether they be, hey, you can actually do this with pennies, or whatever it is. I think we're going to see the creativity of the average American retailer start bubbling to the top, and you're going to be able to see some really interesting ways to slide into this new way of living, which is without the penny. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. You could even run an Abraham Lincoln special too, bring your pennies in. We'll give you, man, I don't even know what kind of gun he was killed by. So some little homemade gun.
Right. Yeah.
Brendan, I will definitely vote for you guys there for the Gundies. So thank you for dropping that link. And I will, I'll stop and talk to Toby too. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter. Hey, so I saw somewhere where, a new feature in StreamYard, which is what we use. Now links are clickable. I wasn't aware if they weren't clickable for you guys. I know they never have been for us.
They're not for me.
Right? They're still not for me either, but maybe they're available for you now.
Yeah,
and we've been sharing links, and I'm like, if we've been sharing links and you guys haven't been able to click on them, that is just sad. But I think StreamYard's fixing that. But anyway, so Walter came in, and Walter, I know you weren't late because you're always early to these things. We're talking about the penny and the fact that it's going away. And we're also talking about what are some other things that we can do from now until Christmas. Some ideas that you may have. Go ahead.
One thing I want to put out there, because I think it's very important, especially around the holiday time, optic sales. Make sure you are verifying that your optic sales, especially, online, are legit, because they're expensive and you don't want to ship those to a scammer. I mean, too many times I've seen people sell an optic and someone does a chargeback. They get the optic, they charge back the funds. So, really verify that the buyer is interested and is purchasing the item, and it's not just someone scamming. I mean, a lot of ways you can do that is, obviously, you can call and verify the order. You can email them, which still may be really scammy, because, if it's going to a scammer's email, but call and verify they're a real person. That's how I would approach that personally.
Yeah, that's very important. I did want to, talk about fraud prevention, because again, if I'm a fraudster, like any criminal loves crowds, because they can kind of disappear in them. And you guys are going to have so many sales coming in that it's going to be easy for fraudsters to take advantage of you. So really what Oki said about those, especially optics, because you see a $3,000 or $4,000 optic sale and you're like, oh, this is great, man. This is really going to, up my knives for Walter. That's right. This is really going to up my numbers this month or whatever. And then they turn around and it's a fraudulent sale. That sucks. That really sucks.
I mean, just some common practices too. I mean, this is really big in brick and mortar store. I mean, you're going to want to talk to your employees, Joel, and make sure that they are checking the name on the card versus their customer's ID when someone's buying. I know we don't do that much anymore because they have the tap to pay, but still, I mean, I can go take my stepdad's credit card, go tap and pay. No one's going to check my ID.
Right.
That's just another way to stay on top of it during the holiday season, because it is that time for people to start conning. I mean, look at all the porch pirates out there too, that just sit and wait
right.
for UPS to deliver that stuff, and they run out and grab it. So you want to tighten your payment verification. You also want to make sure your employees are aware. Make sure they know how to identify, maybe unusual purchasing patterns, refusal for people to provide their ID, that kind of stuff. Just because it's more fast paced, don't skip your verification steps on the contact. And I know gun stores are great at that because you guys can't skip verification on firearms. You need to know who is purchasing it, but your little knickknacks, your accessories and stuff like that, kind of just have a team huddle, talk about it, and make sure, you and your staff are all on the same page on when you should be at. Maybe you have a threshold of when you're checking an ID, maybe there's a dollar amount,
Right.
but, establish some kind of operating procedure for you and your staff. Return fraud's really big too during the holiday season. I mean, this is probably a crappy story to tell. It's not me, but I'll tell you one that I've seen personally. I had an acquaintance of mine that when we were, I don't know, teenagers, he would go buy a headset for gaming. It'd be a $50 headset. Then he would go and buy a $500 headset. And what he would do is he would switch the headset in the packages and return the $500 one, get his money back, and keep the $500, headset. So make sure you are verifying serial numbers when items are returned. Make sure you're verifying the item is in the correct package. So, these are things that we all think, oh yeah, that's common practice. But Joel, what happens during the holiday season? It gets busy. And you skip just steps in general.
Right. Don't skip steps.
Yeah, don't skip steps. The other thing is, gift cards. Gift cards are a really high frauded item too. Mainly because, you could have, I could go and steal a credit card and buy a gift card. And now, I have that to use. There's nothing wrong. Basically maybe your cards are getting declined or you took someone else's credit card. So maybe limit your activation amounts on gift cards too, to protect yourself from someone buying a $1,000 gift card without their money. Maybe require manager approval for repeated gift card purchases. I know that happens a lot during the holiday season. When I go shopping for my grandfather and uncles, and I'm sorry guys, I usually go to Cabela's just because we don't really have any small mom and pop stores. We have maybe one kind of camping outdoor store, but for camping and fishing equipment, we really don't have that here locally. So, just, make sure, you're watching that if someone's buying repeated gift cards that, you are getting the funds they are going through, and it's not some kind of scam there.
Right.
Really, I mean, the other big thing is watch your inventory. When you are busy and there's a ton of people around, I mean, you have those little trinkets we were talking about. Those can be really easy to pocket. Now, maybe it doesn't matter to you guys. The margin might be nothing, but at the same time, that's cost of inventory you're losing to shrinkage. I know you can write that off, but once again, that's another huge thing during the holiday season is shoplifting.
Right.
And, that's
this has turned out to be kind of depressing.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, every time when Greg and I would talk about shrinkage, it was just depressing because you're dealing with the reality of life, which is there's some real low lives out there that will just crappy people. So
yeah. I mean, go ahead, Joel.
No, if you guys are wanting to learn more, I'm gonna our weekly article in Core Weekly is going to be about fraud. So make sure you guys are really opening that email every week, Core Weekly, because we try to get some information to you guys and condense it down to where you're not having to go out there and search for stuff and waste your time. We like providing that for you. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna go into more depth and things to look for during the holidays in regards to fraud, and maybe come up with some sort of a checklist or something for your people in your shop, because no one is going to care as much as you are, right? That's why you're here at the webinar. That's why you're trying to learn as much as you can.
That's why you run a business, is because you care about your business.
Right. So
we need to
do that. Yep. We're going to try to help you out and give you some good knowledge. Can you think of anything else, Oki? Because when we started this, guys, I told you it was going to be short. I was deadly serious. We don't want to take up a whole lot of your time. We just didn't want to leave you hanging because we said we were going to be here this week. So we're here. Walter, you said you got somebody sold you $1,000 worth of pennies. I hope you paid $1,000.
Yeah, not 2,000.
I'm just joking. I know you wouldn't do that.
Another thing I have is, we are a software provider. You guys use our software solution. One thing to make sure of, unfortunately, I don't know why I have such a pessimistic mind when it comes to a lot of this stuff, Joel. But I've seen this. You have a friend, or, I'm working the counter and I have a friend that comes in and I go ahead and I give him a discount, because he's my friend. Now, obviously, you're allowed to give discounts, but once again, talk to your employees about what's acceptable. And since you're using our software, you can always put in a manager's override to be required to give a discount, and that might be an option you do too. That way, no one's doing that. I remember having a conversation with a customer, and he was like, "I've been losing so much money," and this was before my Coreware time at the previous provider. I'm losing so much money right now. For some reason, this guy keeps getting all these discounts, etc. And I'm actually giving it to him less than what I paid for it. Well, it turned out there was a 16-year-old kid that was working there that was basically 50% offing any items when his friends came.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
wow,
really hurting him in the long run because that kid worked every day and had friends come in every day. So kind of was like a scam on their side too, because it turns out that they were discounting the item, turning it around and reselling it on eBay for more.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz, dude. So we'll have that article as well, because I know we've got an article on showing people how to do that, right? Okay. Yep. We'll include that article in this week's Core Weekly, so you guys can set that up. Make sure that's set up.
Oh, and just another thing. I know it's been a while since we talked about free range returns. That's a big thing that happens during the holiday season. People lose their receipts. Make sure your return policy stipulates that they have to have the receipt or the receipt number. That you have to have the corresponding sale, so someone isn't bringing an item from a competitor or someone else and trying to return it to you. So
hey, a good tactic in getting that would be, hey, why don't you pull your phone out and just take a picture of your receipt, right?
Yeah.
And while they're doing that, lo and behold, there's a QR code right next to it. Say, hey, since you've got your phone out already, just scan that QR code and sign up for our giveaways this week or this month. But there's absolutely ways that you can interact with your customers, let them know that or let them know that you care, right? Because you do care. Mm-hmm. It may be selfish because you don't want to waste your time, right? Telling them you can't help them, but you do care, and them taking a picture of their receipt will go a long way into the free range problem.
Absolutely. Joel, really, that's all I have right now. And I know, like we said, we were going to cut it short. I do have another meeting here in a few minutes, but
does anybody have any questions before Oki hops off, or before we hop off?
Throw them out there.
Oki's the main source of information here.
Not today.
Doesn't matter if I leave.
I don't shop, Joel. That's all you. You know everything about retail.
I don't. Oh my gosh. I know how to spend money. Brewster's Millions. You guys seen that, right? I could do that all day long. Have you ever seen that movie, Oki?
What's it called?
Brewster's Millions.
No, I'm gonna put it.
You gotta go watch it, man. It's a really good movie.
Millions. 1985 film. Oh man, this is before my time. Oh, I will definitely watch this. John Candy's in it. Yeah. And Richard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'll watch it then.
Hey, I know, Walter.
I'm close. Couple years.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you for joining us today. You were going to say something though. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I don't remember. Oh, I was going to tell Walter, you're welcome for saying thank you. It's always a pleasure working with you. Oh, Cowboys, they play tonight. Everyone root for them so they can stay in the playoff hunt.
I am so tired of this, honestly. I mean, I'll be honest with you, been a Chiefs fan since I was a kid, right? I didn't jump on the bandwagon. Matter of fact, the second year they went to the Super Bowl, I kind of wanted them to lose because they got a little cocky. Just to be honest with you, I don't like that. They suck this year, and it's all that attitude. They've lost their mojo.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about football anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
Now, the Cowboys are impressive, though.
I've felt that for 30 years, Joel, and I'm not a bandwagon fan. I've been told I'm a bandwagon fan, and it's like, dude, I was barely alive when the Cowboys won the Super Bowls. How can I be a bandwagon fan? I've watched this crappy team for 30 years. So
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. I just wanted them. I wanted the Chiefs to win one Super Bowl. They did. I'm done now. I watched the highlights, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to probably start wearing my hat since they suck, right? You don't want to wear a hat when they're professional or when they're like champions. You want to wear it when they suck so that you have some street cred. Is there anything else, Okie? We're literally less than 30 minutes. Again, hopefully you guys got something out of it. I know this is like impromptu. There's not a whole lot we can talk about. We did want to cover the penny thing. I want you to think more about the penny thing because that's going to become more of an issue, maybe. But we'll stay on top of it as well. But I would check with your state. Maybe just
Like I said,
it's going to have some sort of where you can't. They're not going to let you take advantage of people, right? They're not going to let you.
Make sure there's if there is some kind of legislation or whatever that, hey, you have to show you have to inform the customer you're rounding, etc. Make sure you follow up with that. I don't know personally if that's something that's been implemented anywhere. I can do some quick looking online, but ultimately as business owners, you guys have to be up to date with what your state requires.
Right.
I would just verify and double check just to be on the safe side. And if it is something that is required by state, and there's some kind of change we have to make on our side, we need the documentation on that and to be made aware of it. But I truthfully think what we've done for the rounding rules is more than sufficient unless there is some kind of, different state regulations. So
this week's Core Weekly will include an article, our blog article. It's going to be covering fraud. Our two help desk articles, one's going to be the penny, right? And the other one is manager override. So
permissions. We'll go over permissions.
Yeah. So we'll provide you some good information. Hey, real quick, Walter, did you buy the pennies just because you buy pennies like that? I'm just wondering. Or are you going to do something?
He's saving them for when they're out of circulation and the penny's worth $100 a piece.
I don't think pennies will ever be worth $100 a piece.
Oh man,
$100 is not worth $100 anymore.
Well,
Walter said, why not?
Let's be real though. I mean, money is fake in every sense. I mean,
that's my point. Whenever I see them pull out the marker,
to
make sure it's not fake, it's like you do realize it's just paper, right?
It's paper. Well,
it is faith.
Just like with all the crypto stuff. I'm sorry. I love stocks. I love crypto. But all of it's fake. It all is. I mean, honestly, we give cash to someone to get a product. I mean, the barter system is the same. I will do your roof. You give me that firearm, So maybe we eventually get back to there with how things are going. I don't know.
Hey, we may have a special guest. Would you like a special guest, Okie?
Let's see the special guest.
All right, hang on.
I hope it's a cat.
Dum 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 dum. What is that called? The Imperial Death March?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Play the Imperial Death March.
The Imperial March, Darth Vader's theme, by John Williams and London Symphony Orchestra, now playing on Apple Music.
Here we go. Wait. Maybe we should actually wait. I hope he's coming.
Hey. Holy crap.
Hey, he saw that we needed help, Pokey.
What's
He's
that?
like, hey, he saw that we needed
Well,
help. He's like, hey, you
I
guys
wasn't
wanna?
watching
You guys?
from the beginning. I was actually on a phone call. So,
Yeah.
but
We were.
it
Yeah,
sounded
we-
like
we-
you guys were wrapping up, and I'm like, wow, what a lame webinar.
Yeah, it was.
Spice it
No,
up.
it was. It was. I think it was a really good one. We learned about
Oh,
pennies.
good.
We learned about manager overrides. We learned
Sweet.
about. Yeah, and we learned about fraud. Lots of
Oh,
fraud
very cool.
out there. So
Was Colt supposed to be here?
He had
Colt had some pressing business. Colt's taking
Oh.
care of our customers. Yep. But
Well,
I already gave him a hard time.
I love interrupting Colt and kind of just
Stealing his
one-upping
thunder.
him. He's not even here, so I'm just going to leave because my whole fun is not here.
Oh, Walter says there's a new bill being introduced in New Mexico to charge FFLs with a felony if someone does a straw purchase through their business.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess they expect you to read minds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how could
Any which way they can try to get you.
what stops someone from my aunt going and buying the gun and then taking it out of the store and giving it to me somewhere else?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I always thought that you could gift somebody a gun.
They have to
You
go through a
can,
background
can't you?
check though, right?
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, the
you gotta
person.
get a transfer.
Yeah.
You can literally, like, if you're a dad, you can buy your son a gun.
Mhm.
So that's literally a straw purchase.
I guess.
Where did
technically
Ezra
speaking,
go?
Oh no.
We need Tony. Oh,
Ezra,
I
you disappeared.
I know. I went to grab a drink.
Oh my gosh, scared the crap out of me. I'm like, that is weird. They got him. The aliens are here, and he's not even going to be able to see it because they got him first.
Hey, so I don't know who all is here, but I've got a little exciting little preview.
I would
And,
love a preview.
I'm excited.
Especially,
Especially
you
if
guys
it
never
hurts-
know what I'm going to show.
I hope it hurts Colt's feelings and not mine though.
No,
It
please,
will.
Colt's feeling.
It will. So I think everyone knows we rolled out a new checkout, but I still think what people don't know about is that you've got a lot of capabilities of setting up the checkout to really behave the way you want your customers to experience. And we are going to be releasing another update to the checkout settings. We've got some really cool features. So I figured since oh my gosh, I got to grab a power block. So I'm still talking, but I'm disappearing again. What I wanted to show off is just a preview for what's coming. I'm pretty sure it will be released as early as next week. So you might as well know about it. But basically, seen the menu, you can get to if you're running basic standard, you can get to your retail store checkout settings directly from the left side menu. I think it's under settings, right, Oki?
Yeah, I'll verify that real quick too.
You can verify that for me. And for advanced and enterprise users, you can just hit your shift and just type in checkout and you'll see your retail store checkout settings. So I'm just going to go over these and I'll point out which ones are new, but you can basically decide whether or not you allow guest checkout. You can decide if you allow your customers to add an extra note at the time of checkout. You can specify whether you support loyalty points and whether you want to show the wish list products. That's just another setting, whether or not you want an item that is in someone's wish list to automatically show up in the checkout. You can do that. Then on the right side here, you can determine if if you always want your customer to select an FFL at the time of checking out, you can force them to do that. Most people, you would not want to do that because sometimes they don't have the exact FFL that they want the gun shipped to at the time that they're checking out. Again, you want to remove any friction from a checkout that you can, right? We're in the holiday season. People are getting bombarded with offers. So you want to provide them with, the cleanest, smoothest shopping experience that, you possibly can provide. So there's that. You can specify whether or not you allow split payments. Typically, again, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't. But we do make that an option. So if you allow it, system basically will let your customer pay via multiple credit cards or, if obviously we always will support gift card as a split payment, right? So this is really for situations where you want to use multiple credit cards. Choose whether or not you do support gift cards, and you can specify whether you show related products. So those are just the base choices, and we've had those in there from before. But check this out, guys. We now have mini cart settings.
I saw that tab. I wasn't going to steal your thunder, though.
So the mini cart is the little cart that shows up as customers shopping your site, right? And we now have a lot of little features that you can really make it your own. And again, making it your own, that's a nicety, but there's certain things that you really, as you tweak them, you may feel, hey, this will make my customers' buying experience a whole lot better. So they'll not only shop with me, but maybe they'll even come back over and over again, right? So it's really important to give them a really good experience. So a few things that you can do. So I'm going to really quick just show you. I'm going to share my tab here. So it's really cool. We've added this is a whole new mini cart. So you'll see if I add an item, all of these are add to cart for best price, doesn't matter. I'll just add this box of ammo. And I'm not sure if you see it on my screen, but there's a little animation that's showing up. Did you guys catch that?
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, we saw that. That's cool.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying this is the best feature since sliced bread, but it can make your site more distinct, right? So the mini cart shows up on the right side here. So let's take a look at some of these options here. You can enable hey, make a note. We don't know what React-based mini cart component, so we need to change the terminology on it. But this basically turns it on and off. Whether or not you want the old mini cart, sure, we recommend against it. Play with both. You can turn them on and off. You can choose whether you enable the round corners if you want. So right now, if you look at my mini cart, it's kind of square, but if you want it to look, have more of a different look, so I can enable the rounded the rounded border, and I think this should automatically. It's pretty dynamic, so I'm pretty sure once I refresh here.
No, you got to share that screen.
No, I know. I'm just checking it first.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I need to make sure to. Is there a save button? Yeah, save settings. Sorry. So make sure you save the settings. And let's refresh one more time. And pull it up. See how it's rounded. Again, nothing major, but I just want to. But it's nice that you can go back and forth pretty quickly. Just make sure you don't do what I forgot to do, which is not hit save settings, which is the big blue button here.
Right.
So just play with the settings, but it's pretty cool because you can customize the text, right? Maybe you don't want to call it a cart. You can change it.
Tailoring your customers.
You can actually
with this.
Yeah, you can actually change where the mini cart shows up. If you want it on the left side, you can put it on the left side. If you want to change the icon, you can change the icon. If you want to make it, just maybe make it smaller. So let's go ahead and save those settings.
And
And-
real quick, Ezra, I don't mean to interrupt you. Linda at Sat Arms. If you guys are on basic standard, I did confirm it's going to be under setup, and then it's just called product search settings for you guys.
No, that's settings. We're talking about cart
Oh shit,
settings.
cart. My bad. Let me look here. I'm sorry.
I should be the tired one.
Oh, it's called.
So
It's just called checkout settings.
So, checkout settings. Okay. So checkout settings under what menu?
It is under the setup menu. Setup and then checkout
Under
settings.
setup menu. Yeah, we'll let you share your screen when I'm done, and we can just show where that is. So if you notice, I now have a small mini cart. Again, you'll notice a few things here. That's why it's not released, where it's getting cut off. Again, we're just finalizing a few things, but I'm excited about this because there's so many options here. You can enable your fly to cart animation, right? So you remember when I hit the product, it flew into the cart. You can choose to turn that off. If you think it's gimmicky and dumb, you can turn that off, but you can actually change the duration. So you can make it work a whole lot faster. And you can even choose, whether you want to show the bounce animation for longer, or maybe you don't want to show it at all. So you can just slide that all the way down to nearly 0 milliseconds, and it will be barely visible, right? So again, a lot of different options here. All of them have an explanation, right? Enter the text that you want to display when your cart is empty. The icons, your layouts, just a lot of different options here. So we'll go ahead and save that. And again, you won't see all of these if you go to it today. You'll see some of these options, but you'll hear from us again. I think it will be 90% sure it'll be next week. So custom messages, we had those. I do want to just tell everyone about these because there are some really powerful things here. First of all, you always want to change your messaging, especially in the cart, to make sure that it speaks to your audience, right? So we have some default messaging here, but you can change it. Take time to customize it with your brand messaging and your store messaging. We've got your order summary message, the checkout header message, the order confirmation message, promo success message, FL shopping cart notice. So we've got all those messages. Those all, I believe, should be there now. The announcements is one of the most powerful tools, especially around the holiday season. You can add any announcements that you want to show up during the checkout. So you can tell people, hey, it's busy season. It will take a couple extra days to process my order. The beauty when you add an announcement, it's really flexible. This is, I don't know if, Joel, you've even seen this,
I haven't.
but this is really powerful, especially it speaks well to, I think, the webinar. What was the webinar topic today?
The penny shift, and then we were talking about just additional ways to do promotions for the holidays and fraud prevention.
Yeah, exactly. So this fits right in. That's why I interrupted. It wasn't just a random interruption, which sometimes I'll do if I think you guys are really in a disaster. But this really fits well, right? Because this is the time for you to put more messages up. And a great place to talk to your audience is when they're in the final steps of the checkout. The beauty is you can schedule these. So guess what? Christmas Eve, put a nice little message. Thanks so much for your last minute shopping. Have a Merry Christmas. You can choose the icon, whether it's informational, a delay, important, it's an announcement. You can type your message in here. You'll see a live preview of the message. So, have a very Merry Christmas. You can change the colors. You can change your fonts. You can choose whether it's a taller or shorter banner, right? All of these are subtle, but they're really nice. I want to make it nice and big. and I can tell it when to show. So what date range? Oh, I want to start showing it the last week of
That's freaking
right
cool.
before Christmas. And this will just take care of it for you. Why would you use the old mini cart? This is why we're switching everyone, right? There's nothing like this feature, and there never will be, because we are moving forward, not backwards, right? So this is the new checkout, part of our new whole revamping of Horware. Little previews here of what's coming. I've given other previews of what's coming. There are so much good things coming. So yeah, this is the announcement module. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You can put it up during certain hours. If you have a range and you want to say, hey, just remember during these times we have half off, come visit. I mean, whatever you can think of, right? It's really nice. And you can also specify, for how long it stays up. And I mean, again, it's just awesome. Policies, I would go through the policies, make sure you always have your policies. This is a great example of when you should use AI. If you don't have your policies, you just, again, go watch any numerous AI webinars that Joel has been doing for at least 2 years now. But this is a perfect use case where, open up ChatGPT, tell it your return policy in your words, and then just paste in. I mean, read what it produces, right?
Mhm.
But
Right.
it's a great. This is a use case, right, for AI branding. We expanded the branding. You'll see some of this branding, but we've expanded it even further. So you've got your brand colors, your fonts, your font families, button appearance. This is where, again, it won't take long for you to go through this, and it can make your site so much more unique.
Right.
And this is not good old Core Force that takes a rocket scientist to figure out.
No coding
This
involved.
is no coding involved. You can change your button radiuses. You can choose the style of your buttons. Some of this functionality is also available for the searches, right? And again, if you read between the lines, this is where we're heading towards. Easier, right? For you to really control your own website. Believe it or not, any customers here, we do not thrive on getting tons of support calls. Believe it or not, it's not our secret addiction. We want to produce software that creates less support, so we can focus on providing more value, right? We do not like bugs. We dislike them more than you do.
Yes.
So again, this is, and I hope you all come to SHOT Show, because you'll be seeing a lot more. You'll be seeing a lot more in general. Now, for those advanced users, you can go in and really customize the experience. You can hire us to do it, right? We have Portent services, and our team can come in and really, if you say, hey, I really want some customization, to the look of my checkout. Would I spend the money on it, whether I'm hiring someone or hiring Corework to do it? I wouldn't. I mean, unless you have a very specific type situation. I mean, I don't know, maybe you have a site that you want it to just have a certain feel and look, and you can't achieve it through the branding options. You can reach out to us, or some of you may have personnel that can handle this. This will end up becoming a thing of the past, right? Advanced customizations. Where we're heading towards is the robots will help you do this by you just telling it what you need it to do. So even advanced options will be handled by the robots, and you'll be seeing a lot more of that at SHOT Show and before SHOT Show. And I hope you make it to SHOT Show. SHOT Show is going to be freaking amazing. Not only that, we have a amazing feast planned this year with some really incredible giveaways. It's not worth traveling to Vegas for.
No.
But if you're coming to SHOT Show, definitely come to our dinner, because that's where we're going to be handing out some giveaways, and we've got all kinds of things going on SHOT Show. So it's going to be an amazing show. Let me show you fulfillment. That is, I believe that is new. I don't think you can check, Oki, if it's in the current, but I don't think it is, or at least we've expanded it, I think.
It is in the
So-
current one. It's fulfillment and offers, but it looks like there's more.
Okay, so we've separated the two, and yeah, let me just go through these, because fulfillment, again, this is all about the checkout, right? So this is where you would, and again, typically you wouldn't have this many different delivery types, but in our demo, we've got all of these different delivery types, and I can edit the delivery estimate for each one of these, right? The verbiage, right? So this is important, especially around the holiday season. If you know that you buy mostly from Orion Wholesale, and you know that their warehouse is a little behind because of the holiday, this is where you want to keep this information up to date. This is where you work your website, because you want happy customers, not pissed off customers, just like we do. We want happy customers, not pissed off. So communication is the key, right? We always hear from people that, well, we didn't know it can do this. Either we miscommunicate or don't communicate, or you're getting so many communications, you missed our communication. This can be any scenario, right? So communicating to your customers is extremely important. Just like for us, it's extremely important to communicate to our customers. So this is just, again, you spend an hour on these settings and you can completely tailor that checkout experience. And guess what? That checkout experience is extremely important, because this is where people jump ship. This, if it seems too hard, if they're not getting the right information, this is where you can also edit your store hours, which is really nice. And each location that you have, you can edit the hours, right? So that's my North Carolina. Here's my Houston hours, right? Which is really nice to have. So that's during the checkout. And then offers. So offers is super powerful, and we've expanded it. Again, I didn't come prepared to say this is what's new, this is what's not in each individual piece here, but there was enough new that I wanted to hop in and just get everyone excited. So we currently do have some offers, but we definitely expanded on this. So if you want to create an offer, I don't know, shipping insurance, right? That's just the code. So I'm going to call it shipping insurance. And I can give it a whole description. Oops. I hit the escape key. Shipping. All right, so I can put whatever description I want. And then the neat thing is a few things. Now, for advanced and enterprise users, you are able to maintain user types. For basic and standard, we only have one user type, right? There's a customer, and basically that's it. For advanced and enterprise, a lot of times you're selling to wholesalers, you're selling to law enforcement. That's why we have some advanced features in the advanced version of CoreForce. So you're able to set prices for these offers based on the user type, which is really powerful. But you can also just basically have, I don't know, maybe it's $9.99, right? Is your shipping insurance. And then I can choose, okay, I'll choose an icon for it, and I can create that offer. And that offer shows up during the checkout. So this is your time to upsell people on anything that you think makes sense.
Gift wrapping. Throw that on there. That's an option.
Gift wrapping. Yeah. Yep. Now you can't really offer that on dropship items, but
oh yeah, true. Very true.
so, those are things we need to expand this, right? This would be good to be able to say, offer this if they choose a pickup at store.
Yeah. Oh, and
right.
you're telling me
if sales. sales coming from local inventory.
Absolutely. You're saying Sport
So I
South
think,
isn't going to scrap those items?
maybe for the right price. So let me show you the offers, how they show up, because I think they'll show up for me here. And I want to show everyone, because we have, let me go back here. So we already have some offers. And so we have discrete packaging as an offer. We've got package protection, right? That's like the insurance, prepaid maintenance package. You know, if you want to offer a lifetime warranty on a firearm, you can do that. And we will be adding more advanced options. Those are not, oh yeah, they are enabled. Look at this. Check this out, guys. So this is a prepaid maintenance package.
Okay.
And we have the wrench as the icon. And we offer it based on specific, you can say, hey, only offer it if the item has these tags, or if the items are just a certain category, right? And it would be nice if I could see which category is selected. Yeah, it says one selected. I don't know which one. I thought it would let me. Yeah, we need to be able to click on this. Hopefully you're taking notes.
I got you.
So yeah, it's really powerful, right? Oh, it's right here. Duh. It's on pistols.
Oh, it's at the bottom of the page. Okay.
Yeah, it shows at the bottom what you're, so you'll see pistols. Once I typed it in, it's, yep. Look, we're learning stuff all the time, Okie.
Absolutely. Always be learning. I know it's always be
Always be
closing, but
learning.
always be learning is good too.
So yeah, so if I go back to my shopping cart, so here's my cart, right? And right over here is your offers. So I've got my shipping guarantee, package protection.
Was that your banner at the top? The delayed shipping banner? Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Right, do that volume. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Oh, so it
How cool
cycles
is
through
that?
them too if you have multiple.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
think that is amazing and so easy. You don't have to have someone go in and code a carousel for you
Yep.
to show up on a page.
Exactly. Exactly. We are going to do everything we can to give the power to you. Because you know what, guys? Who's the boss? It's our customers. They're the boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need to be able to boss around their employees and their system.
Yep.
Right. So
Yep.
right now, they like yelling at their systems because a lot of times it won't do what they want it to do. And then they have to, a lot of times, call us, and we're going to change the narrative, right? We want everyone to be able to be the true boss of your business. So yeah, so I was excited to show that. There's also going to be another update for the search. I won't go through that. I know I've already taken up a bunch of time, and I'm a surprise visitor here, but I was super excited to see this. Actually, RA is the one who's working on it, Randall, and he's done a fantastic job. I literally took a look at it and I said, hey, can you throw this up on a demo site? I'm going to do a surprise. If I'm awake, I said, I'll do a surprise visit to and join the webinar again. So
There's a perfect
Here I am.
webinar to join.
Yeah.
good.
Yep. Because
Yeah,
we didn't
that's
have a
awesome.
whole
So-
lot to cover. This was great.
So,
So, hey,
there is
Ezra,
a
are we
question
going to
out
be
there
doing?
that I want. Sorry, hold the thought, Joel. I do want to
Mhm.
answer the question that Dave had, and probably a few other people that may be wondering. So again, if you're on basic and advanced and basic and standard, you have the new checkout. If you are advanced or enterprise, if you want the new checkout, the only thing you need to verify, so Dave, specifically for you guys, we can verify this for you. But you probably know if you don't have any custom fragments, we can turn on the checkout possibly today, assuming it's on that server, meaning we should be able to turn it on this week, but I would wait till we do this next update, Dave. So we should be able to turn it on for you guys. If you do have some custom fragments, that's the reason why we didn't just roll this out to everyone. So a custom fragment is just a set of custom code that we sometimes do for different customers. But that's the reason where we may have not rolled out the new checkout to you. Again, Oki, if you don't mind, just have someone check Not Just Guns, and just reach out to Dave and we can update them. But again, I think would wait till we do this one update, which I think we're aiming for Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, I think at this point we're going to start trying to finish rolling this out, the checkout, because most of our customers, you don't have any custom fragments that are in the checkout process. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll verify that for you, Dave, and I'll get with Colt here too and let you know.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, the checkout, once we do this update, we'll probably be able to get everyone on it. We have most of our customers already running it. And again, we just held off because we don't want to break something, right? That sometimes you get something, but suddenly you realize, hey, I'm missing a few things, which we didn't want to do. And we're being very, very careful with that. So don't think we're ignoring you. It's actually, we're making sure that we're ready for you. But this new checkout, it really does change the experience for the end user, for the consumer, and you will end up having less abandoned carts. We know that for a fact. Definitely, and again, work it, right? Take advantage of those features. It doesn't take a lot. It's very easy to set up. So just hit us up if you have any questions. So yeah, we're excited about that. Joel, I am potentially thinking we'll do a Core Blast. I'll let you know probably tomorrow for sure, but we may do one next week.
That was my question.
And
So
we may have something super exciting to announce. I do want to point something out to everyone that again, communication is everything, right? We haven't communicated this very loudly, but I know that some customers are already starting to take advantage of our new marketing module. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just reach out to support. Anyone can access the new marketing module. I highly recommend that you start taking a look at it. It is really coming out amazing. If you haven't seen anything about it, I'll probably cover it in the next webinar for sure. I'll make sure to go over it. So, because I know, everyone's time is valuable and you can't attend every webinar and you can't watch every webinar and you miss our emails because you're getting them, especially around the holiday season. We've got a whole new marketing module that will end up Corilla, with a lot of good features. Again, more to be revealed as we go along here, but this is not anything secretive. There's a new marketing module. If you look on your core store, you'll see a menu option there. There is no cost to it at this point. It is, available for, for no extra cost, and it has some really, really cool features. So one of the things that we released, and remind me, Joel, I probably need part of our webinar next week. We need to go through all of the new features. So one of the best features that it has is a social media module that lets you create posts and post them and schedule them out. Some people use HubSpot, some people currently use Corilla for that. We've got a whole new take on it. It's much easier to manage. We've already have our app approved with Meta, which covers Instagram and Facebook. We have approval from X. We have approval from TikTok. We are waiting for LinkedIn. That's one of our ones that it's taking forever for them to approve us. But regardless, even with what we have now, you've got a lot of channels that you can start creating posts for, and you can, look at your analytics, and there's just a lot of features available there. So that's something just to keep in mind. I'll show my screen, because I'm going to spend, if it's okay, Joel, am I okay? Just 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Joel's going to tell you?
Allow it. We'll allow it, Ezra.
Awesome. No, I mean, if like there's no audience left and everyone's bored and they're like, "Oh God, Ezra's just going on again." I don't want to.
No,
I don't want just YouTube as my audience. Okay, so again, this isn't meant to go through a whole demo. I just want to explain just really quick for anyone that hasn't seen yet, and you'll see some new things. That's what I'm most excited about. So this is the marketing module. Again, you'll access it. You can access it from Core Store. So you just click your Core Store. If you have trouble accessing it or it doesn't work, just reach out to support. But just to explain, first of all, you can manage your reputation here. Again, if you're not using a marketing module, you're not using Corilla, you're not using anything else, start using this. This is where you can take ownership, be your boss of your reputation. If someone is giving you a good review, respond to them. If someone is giving you a bad review, respond to them. If someone bought something from you and they're a customer that hasn't put in a review, send a review request. Ask them. That's what we do. We ask all of you to please review us. Your Google reputation is one of the...
And real quick, I have not responded to any of you. That is going to quickly change, because I am going to start using the same marketing module that you guys are using, and then I'll be able to tell you more about it, because right now I can't tell you anything, and I'm so sorry about that.
So just FYI, this is our account, Joel. I mean, this is our live account. We're very fortunate. We have so many customers that have written great reviews, and we really, really, really appreciate it.
Really appreciate
Any
it.
business owner knows that your reputation is everything, right? And people read these reviews. And again, we're fortunate. I'm happy to say we have a lot of happy customers. I know not everyone's happy all the time. We're not happy all the time, but again, we're very blessed. We truly, truly love our customers. I know you guys think we hate you sometimes based on different issues, but trust me, it's the opposite.
Right.
We hate issues. We hate problems. We hate bugs. We want you successful. We can't be successful if you're not successful. If you're wasting time on systems, we know you're not selling shit. If you're not selling shit, you can't pay for the system. So trust me, it's common sense, and I have a lot of common sense. I'm very fortunate. Common sense can't be taught, so I was born fortunate. But this is our live stats, and shame on you, Joel, that you're not using this. And I'm being half serious. I mean, looks like someone replied, but it's the one thing we can do as a thank you. I mean, in life, people, it's we take things for granted, and I have some customers that sometimes just reach out to me and they just say, Ezra, just want to thank you. And I'm like, wow, and thank you for taking the time for even thinking of me. And we need to do it more, and I should do it more too, Joel. I mean, I'm not just criticizing you. I mean, I can come in here and respond to some reviews. It takes 5 seconds. Right. But this is just an awesome tool, and it's free. Why wouldn't you use it? It's free. There's no catch. It's free. It's part of the platform, right? We want you to start using this. Social media. This is where you can create a post, and once you connect to your different, and again, how do we not have any social media accounts connected? That makes no sense to me. On our live site, so I'm very confused. Unless maybe I'm missing something, but maybe we are. No, I don't. It doesn't look like we're integrated to anything. All right, you need to research that. Oh no, we are. No, we're not. Look, that's weird. So you can connect to Meta, to Twitter, to TikTok. Again, Meta covers Facebook and Instagram. You can actually create a post, right? So I can just go and start a new post. Again, you have to at least connect to one of your social media. Again, I'm really confused, Joel, why we don't have.
That was one of those things where we had we had a personnel change. The person that was doing that is no longer on my side.
You know the story about what a cobbler is? Do you guys know what a cobbler is? It's an old
The shoe
term.
guy?
Yeah, shoe guy. You know the story about the shoe guy with his kids running around barefoot because he's too busy making shoes for all the customers?
Yes. Well, no.
We can't be the cobbler.
No, you're right.
I'll dig into this further, but I'm very confused why we're not connected. Anyway, I'll stop my bitching. But the bottom line is this is a really cool module, right? Now, you can connect your Google Analytics. So why did we do this? In all honesty, it's because Google Analytics it takes a scientist to even figure out what it's telling me. So we decided, let's make some nice, simple analytics. It's pulling directly from your analytics. And let's, just give you the top metrics that you'd be interested in that will help you run your business more efficiently. So there's an analytics module, and ta-da, we quietly released this. There's a blog module. It's super powerful. Now, this is where I'm just going to say this, and I want everyone to pay attention. Yes, we have Corey in here. Corey is our AI. You can generate a full post. Obviously, I didn't put anything in. So give me a good topic, Joel.
I do fraud prevention.
Fraud prevention.
Specifically when it comes to best
Holiday.
practices.
Yeah.
Best practices fraud prevention for the holiday shopping season.
Best practices for.
I'm sorry, Ezra. I'm finally getting in touch with somebody about the booth and hanging the fixture. So I'm distracted.
Oh, you're distracted. No, that's okay. Brad says, yeah, just just try to get a range. I just want to know what the max could possibly be. What would be the best practices for fraud protection during the holiday season for e-commerce provider or site? All right, so let's go generate that. So it's just letting me know Corey's going to take 20 seconds. So again, this is using AI. AI has a cost to it, right? We're not charging for this, right? But we will have to charge for use of AI. AI is not free, in case you haven't read it. But
Right.
It also is not very expensive, right?
At
So
all.
we're still working that out, but I'm just letting anyone know on the webinar it's free right now. So go use it, right? So let's see. It created, look at this. Why fraud increases during the holiday season, strengthen payment verification process, implement multi-layered security measures. And this is all good stuff.
Absolutely. We actually covered some of that earlier. So that,
Really
yeah.
nice. And you can add images if you want. You can literally just totally customize your blog. This is a really powerful module. You've got templates. You can preview, what the blog will look like. You can add photos to the top, all this stuff. And then guess what? You can just embed this right into your website. And we will make it to where you don't have to even know what the word embed means, and there's no steps. But for right now, in the least, you can at least copy paste some code. It's easy to do. Okay, we do need some guides for people on how to do it. So again,
Okay.
I will go through this during my webinar next week in more detail, because we are enhancing this quite a bit. We'll have an update next week. More exciting things, which is crazy. We also have a branding module. So the branding module is pretty cool because the other modules will end up using it. And basically, this is where you can set up your, branding is important from a marketing standpoint. So you can literally define your brand here. And maybe people are like, Ezra, we have no idea what you're talking about. In that case, you can literally let Corey help you. And it's here to help you build a brand kit. Let's start with something simple. What's your company's or business name? In my gun. Great. Now, which industry best describes Clean My Gun? Retail. What does Clean My Gun do? We sell the best gun cleaning kit in the market. Good for all types of guns. Who are you trying to reach? Who's your ideal customer? Shooting enthusiasts. What values are important to your business? What values are important to us, guys?
Great customer service. So
Great
fast response
customer
time.
service.
I would say
Fast
transparency is good.
quality product.
Yeah, there we go.
Fast service. Oh, fast response time. Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting too engrossed in this, Okie. All
I
right.
know who that was.
Is Clean My Gun, if Clean My Gun was a person, how would you describe their personality? Say
Trustworthy.
bold. Trustworthy. Okay, we'll go with trustworthy. Do you already have colors in mind? Yes. No, you suggest some. You suggest some, but keep it outdoorsy. I don't even know if that's a word. Let's see. Almost done. How can customers reach you? Clean My Gun at example.com. Website. By the way, Okie, this is kind of fun because this is the first time I've ever done this.
I hope it goes.
I haven't played with this that much. All questions answered. Ready to generate your brand kit. Everyone, who's ready? Drum roll. Hopefully this doesn't suck.
I want to see what it does
wow,
too.
That was quick. That almost seemed too quick. I'm worried. Business profile. Clean My Gun. Clean my company name. Clean My Gun. Tagline. Clean guns, peace of mind. I like that. It generated that. Contact. All right, that's good. Let's see logos. Oh, I don't know if we didn't generate the logo.
Yeah, but then
I think you can generate. Oh, generate. Let's generate it. Describe your logo. Minimalist gun cleaning kit with, I don't know. I'm not good at describing this shit. Oh, sorry for the 4-letter word. Shame on me.
Minimalist gun cleaning kit. That's probably fine. Just like that.
With a patriotic feel.
Oh, hey.
Classic. All right. I don't know what's going to come out. It's just fun. You know what's crazy is, Joel, if you look at when you started doing these webinars in AI and where we've gotten to today, it's mind-boggling. Where I remember we were making fun of the, imagery that was created. It sucked.
Yeah,
and
how it
look at
so
that.
much stuff.
I mean, that's pretty freaking cool.
I like the second logo a lot.
I do too.
Wow.
That one's not bad either, though.
Wow.
That one kind of reminds me of the BFG logo a little bit.
Yeah.
I must just see how the flag's down.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is cool. Then you've got colors. So again, these are oh, nice gunmetal precision. Wow.
I
It
like
did
that.
good, guys. It did good. And don't worry,
Robots are getting smarter.
everyone, all this pink in the marketing is going away. All right. I want to make sure everyone knows we did not go woke.
Speak for yourself.
I don't want to get texts from many of you giving me shit. That is changing. And also it shows, here's my fonts and styles. So why is this important? Again, you could have done all the steps yourselves. You don't have to use AI. The AI is there to assist you, right? If you want assistance, great. If you don't, write your blog article from scratch. Totally up to you. So if you're doing everything yourself, again, this module remains free, except look at what's coming soon. Email campaigns. And we're going to make it nice for our small business customers. I'm hoping, don't hold me to this, I should know hopefully next week, but we're going to try to at least sustain and give you about 5,000 emails a month for free. And again, our big customers are, I'm sure, snickering because you've got lists that are 100,000 and 200,000. But you know what? Our small customers, which there's so many of you and we value you so much, having ability to send out 5,000 emails where it doesn't even cost you, that's massive, Joel.
Huge. Huge.
And let me just say that sending out 50,000 emails, it's going to be cheaper than MailChimp. It'll be cheaper than the current Gorilla because we've been able to eliminate some middle layers, right? I hate middle layers, just like we're trying to eliminate middle layers in the supply chain over at BFG. We're eliminating middle layers technology-wise. So I'm going against the grain. Everyone is raising prices constantly, and I'm going to do everything I can to provide more value for either the same or less of a price. And you can quote me on that. I don't believe in sticking it to people. That's not how I operate. Greed is the worst word out there. Well, not the word, but unfortunately, it's the motivation of a lot of the evil around the world. So I won't go off on my soapbox today. So yeah, this is what's there now, by the way. This is available to you to use now. Again, the branding kit, the blog module, I think, lets you leverage it. I don't remember. We can get back to you on that. But at the end of the day, once you set up your branding module, trust me, the sooner you set it up, the better, because there's lots of good stuff coming, a lot of good stuff. I keep teasing it. I show pieces of it, and it's moving really, really nicely. We'll even show what I consider one of the masterpieces that you'll absolutely love, which actually Oki is working on. So no pressure, Oki, but you're now going to be in the spotlight at our Core Blast. That just gives you extra motivation. Remember, I told you, don't sweat the dates. Don't worry about it. I was totally lying. So now you have a deadline.
All right, I'm going home.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, I do want.
I am excited about it, though.
I'm excited too, and that's why I just at least want to show it. We don't have. It doesn't have to be live, but I do want to give everyone a preview because again, we're building something amazing, and we've got the best product engineers working on what's coming, and it's coming rapidly. And you are all going to be amazed. So I highly recommend you attend our webinar. Probably going to aim it towards end of the week, maybe even Friday, Joel.
Okay.
Just to give us the whole week. Friday is typically a slower day for everyone anyway. And yeah, it's definitely either attend it or watch it later. And it's 1,000,000% worth it. Go ahead, Oki.
Yeah, so you said next Friday?
Yep.
So I'm gonna agree with you. I mean, as far as attending, not only, what I'm going to show, I believe is going to make your life easier as a client of ours, but
Yep.
give you the ability to make your customers' life easier outreaching to you too. So I think it'll be
100%.
great.
Yeah. And just to put your mind at ease, Oki, that's just one piece that we're showing, right?
My mind's
We're
at
going to be
mind's
showing
heavy.
we're going to do a deep dive into the marketing, even deeper than I went today, because I think it's so important, especially right before Christmas. You'll be able to at least start using it. But we're going to take some deep dives into some other exciting pieces.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So
Oh
I'm looking
man,
forward to seeing everyone.
I really took off next Friday. Like legitimately, I already took
No.
next Friday off.
No.
I'll make the webinar. I'll make the webinar. I'll make sure I'm there. No
Why
matter.
are you telling him something he already knows, Oki?
Do you really have a plan, like a travel plan or something?
Well, we're not leaving until later in the afternoon. So if we're doing 12
Okay.
12 o'clock, we're fine. We
Actually, I would rather do it earlier.
okay, earlier would be great because we're going to we got a cabin up north and it's like a
Nice.
snow tubing trip for the kids. I mean, it's just this
Cool.
huge hill that you go down on these tubes like a mountain type of thing. So
Wow.
we'll see.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How about
Pictures
we
and
do
video.
it? What do we think about doing it at like 11 Eastern or 12 Eastern? 12 Eastern.
I mean, either way would be fine. Any that works for you guys would be fine with
Well,
me.
it works better for me a little earlier. So
Yeah,
11, fine.
Yeah, 11 Eastern would be
Okay.
great if that works best.
I mean, that's 8 Pacific. So
Oki and I are only concerned about Central,
yeah,
since that's what we
That's
look at
fine.
when we see our watches.
I see a question. Where can we access the marketing module? It should be in
he
your
found
core
it.
store.
Yep, Robert
Okay.
got there.
Okay. Jeannie's having an issue with it, so make sure we get that corrected.
Hey, Jeannie. Yeah.
No,
on
and Jeannie, no, this is independent of Corilla. It's the next iteration of Corilla. So you should be able to have access to it.
and Walter.
Same
Okay.
thing with Walter. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. I'll
So,
look at your instances.
I'm glad
and-
I showed this. So yeah, we'll check all of your instances. Again, this has nothing to do with Corilla. It's supplement right now. It will end up replacing Corilla when we decide to completely remove it. So this is next gen. And you'll understand why once, especially next week, you'll start understanding why. I think it's going to be amazing next week. So
if it crashes and burns, I'll see myself out after the webinar.
nah, nothing's going to crash and burn. There's no pressure. We'll have some pieces that are live. We'll have some pieces that maybe are not, but close to live. So yeah, we're just going to show. This is so everyone starts seeing, and again, I highly recommend you start using the marketing module. There's for any of you, no matter what other tools you're using, there's something in there that I'm sure can save you time. I'm sure can do things that maybe you can't do. Again, just the social media, just the time it saves you from going into separate platforms and posting the same post over and over and being able to schedule them out.
Yeah, why duplicate the work? And now it's all at your fingertips inside of our system. So
yeah. And again, anyone who's tried it and ran into issues, try it again. If you run into a problem, just hit us up on support. We'll get it taken care of quickly. I know some of you waited patiently because again, this is kind of our new platform. So there's some new stuff that's going into it. And I don't know, maybe I'll even give a little preview on some of the control system behind it. We'll see. But yeah, be ready for something massive. And again, I hope you all can attend SHOT Show. We'd love to see you there. there'll be a lot of announcements before SHOT Show, a lot of announcements during SHOT Show, a lot of announcements after SHOT Show. So
I think we might have some new faces for us from SHOT Show too, like that haven't been from our company to SHOT Show. So great chance to meet some
100%.
some of the others.
It's again, even if you were on the fence about going to SHOT Show, if you've got even some support issues that you're frustrated with, come see us. We've got a conference room. We've got Chammy there. We've got Mike Oswald there, who's our new support manager. We've got Zach, who many of you have talked to over the years. So we literally have a dedicated room where you can set up a meeting. We will let everyone know. We will be posting up our meeting links next week. Again, it might be right during the webinar or it might be a little before, but you're going to be able to register. Everything will become clear next Friday. So yeah. It's some really, I'm trying not to reveal too much. I like surprises, but there's some cool stuff happening.
I think the customers are going to be very, very surprised with what we do have coming from what I've seen, the bits and pieces. I'm excited to see what you're going to unveil, and just knowing how much I've put into what I'm working on right now. I'm very critical of myself, but I'm also very excited to see how everyone is going to react on as far as our customers. So I think it'll be great.
It will be. I've seen what you're working on. I'm super excited about it, Josh. And you know me, I don't just say things. And it will significantly improve our customer experience. So that's why I'm excited to show it. And it's coming around the corner. It will help our customers' experience, right? But it will also help our customers' experience. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Always remember, everyone here should remember, we're all in the same boat. We're all running a business. We all have customers. We all need to satisfy our customers. We always need to communicate to our customers. I don't sell guns, but I sell something, right?
And we use the same product. So if there's an issue, there's an issue for all of us. Yeah.
And by next week, Joel will be an expert in our new marketing module. And
I absolutely will.
And
that's right. I logged in. I don't see anything that you were seeing.
Oh,
maybe that's the issue. I literally see nothing. I have no reviews, nothing this week. The Corey's not even.
Oh,
it's coming later.
You're probably not. You're probably looking at it at the
Google
wrong place.
Analytics
Anyway,
is
we'll
not
figure
connected.
It out.
Yeah. I'm kind of, my feelings are hurt now because I'm like, why is he seeing all this stuff and I can't? Hey, I will absolutely.
I'm going to send you a link of where I went into, and just let me know if that's where you are. So, so this is great. Yep. Even our customers can see. Sometimes we can't figure out our own shit. So,
right.
Then we have to go and make it easier to use.
That's where I am. I don't see anything. I clicked on your link. So that could be it. I think my assistant, though, sees everything. So maybe. Okay. No, that's very exciting. I will absolutely be a subject matter expert on all of that next week. So I'll actually be able to participate, which I'm pretty excited about because usually I don't participate.
I think you always participate. You keep the conversation going. You have great questions, Joel. You are the light.
All right. Awesome. Sorry, I was distracted because we got our first sponsor of one of our awesome giveaways for SHOT Show. So
excellent.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Yeah, we'll probably have a.
We haven't even
really dark. Oh,
I know that was
really
weird.
dark. Like you were like Star Trek was like beaming you out or something.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I was like, what the heck? Hey, so we'll probably have
now I'm frozen.
couple of. You've been frozen a lot. I think your signal
Oh
is
my
probably
gosh.
doesn't do great.
I have fiber here.
Fiber, so your gut's in good health.
Hey, listen, my gut
Oh.
is in great health. Did I tell you guys I'm cooking?
Yes,
We've seen
I
pictures.
think you need to, instead of holding the phone like you usually do, you need to get a tripod so that you can literally do it professionally. Because we want to see you talking
Oh,
as
yeah.
you're cooking, and you can get both hands in it as well. I've been cooking a lot lately as well. I've mastered the tomahawk steak.
Oh,
Absolutely
Really?
mastered it. I'm not joking. I don't know how. I've never cooked one before. I've cooked two, and they've both been like, people have been raving. Whoever's tasted this steak has been raving about it. So I'm like, my mind's
Well,
blown. I'm
sounds like you'll be
that's
cooking for
freaking
us
weird.
at SHOT Show.
Hey, we'll absolutely do tomahawks if we can do a tomahawk. Like, that is, golly, that's good stuff, man.
Nice.
I really
You
want-
feel like a man because it's a bone with meat on it. You know what I mean?
Just rip it right off the bone.
Just
too.
rip it right off, dude. It's like a roast, actually. Yeah, it's really good. So maybe we'll do some cooking videos while we're in Vegas. Ezra can
Well,
whip up
look, hold on.
Oh, the meat.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh, that looks so good. But this is gonna turn into that Kevin in the office and his chili. Oh, that did look good. Hey, Ezra, what was that in there? That the little round things that were light colored. Is that squash?
No, it's
What?
I've got Hungarian sausage, Italian sausage, and ground
It's a
beef.
sausage? Really?
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I was like, what
Yeah,
the
it's
heck?
been
is he putting
cooking now
s-
for like 3 hours, and I keep tasting
Oh.
it. I don't know if
Well, you
I'll have
got
any
to.
left, but
No, you got to
oh
make
my
sure
God.
it's all right though. You don't want to overcook it.
Yeah, I'm making it into a lasagna. So
Oh my gosh, man. Hey, so how do you do your you just get the package of noodles, lay them out?
no, I
How do you
make pasta from scratch. Yes, I get
Yeah,
the
you were-
packaged noodles. I'm
was
not
about
that
to-
crazy.
What are you talking about? That the sauce is crazy. That wouldn't shock me if you made your own pasta.
I know I'm a bit extreme. In case you guys didn't know, I mean, I'm even making my own Caesar salad dressing. It's so crazy. I'm just on a craze, but it's my my break from working on stuff. So it gives me
No,
a
it's
little
good.
mental break.
It's a
I
good
haven't
way to
cooked
do
in
it.
30
too.
years.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Come for the tech update. Stay for the cooking tips. I have not cooked in 30 years, literally 3 decades. So don't take any tips from me. But I am pretty proud of what I'm creating. So
No, everything I've seen looks good. Looks great.
it's been really good. I'm really amazed with
Yeah.
myself. So I'm definitely a
You-
consumer of food, and I know good food. So
Yeah.
yeah. If you like it, it has to
producing
be
it has
good.
been an experience. Yeah, at least I think so. So
That's probably the way I am with the steak. Nobody
all right,
likes
so
it. They're just
Friday,
gonna eat it.
guys.
Next Friday. 11 a.m. Eastern.
Yes, we'll do an early one. So this way Oki can get on the road and
Yep.
Sounds wonderful.
So what is this?
Oh.
It's a Black Friday night in a digital town.
Yeah, it's
Snow's
already
on
Black
the
Friday's
rooftops,
over with.
but
Who
the prices
cares?
are down. We're
Enjoy
decking
the song.
halls with barcodes and cheer, and the season of savings is finally here.
Cameron, take that back.
wow.
So
Take that
pour
back.
me a mug of hot cocoa delight while the
Get out
POS
of here.
hums through
I'm
the
just
long winter
kidding.
night.
That's hysterical.
Inventory's tidy, every cereal's
fine.
clear. Core's got us
mean?
ready, the rush near.
Check those counts, make sure they're right.
Sync your stock by the glow of the screen so bright.
Set those promos, schedule a deal.
Bundles trimmed with holiday zeal. No map mistakes, keep compliance tight. From the bound book ready to the 4-4 to 7-3 right. Mix online and the scanners sing. Hear those sleigh bells of checkout ring. The website's fast, mobile, smooth as silk. Test orders flow like warm Christmas milk. From Baptist pickup to shipping afar, every order shines like a North Star. Greeters smile, the registers glow. Queues move steady as soft white snow. Printers hum and the labels play. Another happy customer
You too, Walter.
on their sleigh.
Merry Christmas.
Wi-Fi strong and terminals bright.
EMV ready, approvals tight.
Staff well trained, rolls all set.
This'll be the best Black Friday yet. And when the rush fades into December's tune, we'll pull those reports by the silver moon. Top sellers crown, slow
Pull those
movers
reports,
retire.
guys.
Margins glowing like a Yule log fire. So here's to retailers far and wide with core where magic as your guide. From Cyber Monday to Christmas morn, success wrapped up and neatly adorned.
Have yourself a smooth sail season. Let your system shine with reason.
And may every scan be true. A Merry Black Friday to you.
Thank you so much, guys. Next Friday, 11
Thank you,
a.m.
everyone.
Eastern, and we can't wait to see you there.
See you guys there.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.